Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Travis Dykes, and guys, we finally hit 100K subscribers. I am so stinking excited, and I honestly am very, very touched that you guys really have been enjoying this channel. This is all because of you guys. I don't want to put it on myself or anything. This is on you guys, and I appreciate this. I appreciate you guys following, and hopefully this channel will continue to grow and help you in your playing and in your music career. On today's episode of Teach Me That, we are going over some licks that you can use with color notes. I know it's been a long time coming for me to do a video with just some more licks you guys can use with color notes. And if you don't know what color notes are, check out this video right here to learn how to use color notes in your bass playing before getting to this one. So without further ado, why don't you grab your bass, let's jump into the lesson. All right, so the first thing we need to learn is this groove. I try to make these grooves pretty simple so you don't really have to think about them when you're practicing it. But you know, getting that feel can be a little difficult at times, but just take your time and really lock it in. It's not as hard as you would think. We're in the key of B flat minor, but I'm probably gonna call this in D flat major or C sharp major. Just in the numbers for that, so it's a little easier to kind of understand and put into other things. So the whole thing starts right here. So we're gonna start on the 6 with the groove, and we're gonna go to octave, and then we're gonna go 5, 6. So check this out. And what I'm doing there is a hammer on to help you with the feel. So hammer on. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, octave. And just another quick thing with this is to get that little kind of feel. What I do on the 1, 2, 3, I do kind of like a mute with my left hand, like with the fingers. So you get this kind of like, kind of soft kind of sound, kind of makes it feel better. And I'll also add this little ghost note right here. So I'm just doing boom, ba, ba, da. Ghost note, 1, 2, 3. So here's the first lick we're gonna cover. It sounds harder than it actually is. So don't get worried. It's real simple. So let's think about this, like I said, in C sharp or D flat major pentatonic. And this is gonna help us figure out where to play this lick. So if you know your pentatonic positions, we're gonna start from the first pentatonic position, which is right here on C sharp or D flat. We're gonna go from E string all the way to D string. That's kind of giving us like our home. 1 is kind of like our home, and so we can kind of navigate from home. So we're gonna go up to the second position of the D flat major pentatonic scale like this. We're going all the way up to the G string. So where this lick starts is right here on the second position. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the color note, like, you know, this is, you know, we're talking about color notes. We're gonna add the 4 to it. What we're gonna do is we're going to start right here on that first note, which is the E flat, or you could think about this as the 3. We're gonna go 3, 4, 5, and that's gonna be the first part. And we're doing it as a hammer on, so I'm plucking once with my right hand, and I'm doing hammer, hammer, okay? And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. So now we have this right here. And then we're gonna hit the blues note, which is another color that kind of makes it a little bit of a churchier sound. This E right here. Or you can think about this as the minor third. And we're just gonna do flat 3, 2, 1. So you get this now. So now to finish off the lick, we're going to just do the major pentatonic all the way down to the 1. So watch this. Just as simple as that. So I'm going to play this all together slow. All right, so here's the next lick. So all this lick entails is an arpeggio and a color note, and that's literally it. So we're playing this, like I said, we're in this on the 6 or B flat minor, playing our groove. All this lick is gonna start off with is a B flat minor 7 arpeggio. If you don't know arpeggios, go check out my arpeggio video. I'll put it right here in the corner so you can check it out. But we're using a B flat minor 7 arpeggio. Okay, just like that. But what I'm doing is I'm playing it diagonally. Instead of just going straight down like this, I'm gonna continue up to the next position. So like this. Oh, see that? Because this is the same. See, so this is an octave up. I'm connecting it with this A flat right here. So watch this. And that's the first part. So now the next part is just gonna be going down the D flat major pentatonic scale, but adding the 7 color note to it. So watch this. So the trick of it is just playing that 7 color note to give it a cool vibe. So watch this. 7, and the rest is just pentatonic. So here it is slow. So now let's take a look at the third lick. So now I know this one seems like a lot harder. It really is not. It's honestly just going up an octave, and I'm telling you, it just makes everything sound way harder than what it actually is. So for this lick, we're gonna be going back to the pentatonic, and we're gonna be going to, instead of the 2nd position, like this, we're gonna go to that 3rd position. That's gonna be kind of home for this particular lick. But the color note that we're emphasizing is the first note, which is this, which is the 7 is going to be the color note, and it's gonna really emphasize and make this lick stand out. So all I'm doing is playing the 7, and then I'm going to this position, the 3rd position of the pentatonic, and I'm just playing 6, 5, 3, 2. Back to that 5, and then I'm gonna, when I come back down, this time I'm gonna come back down playing the blues scale, which is just adding that blue note, that chromatic note. So I'm gonna play that 3, and then that 3 flat to the 2, and then I'm gonna go to the 1, 2, 3, 1, 6. So you get this. So now here's a little quick tip on this to get that little flare thing I do at the end. You could do it in two ways. You could either slide and do like, some people like to do it like that. I personally like to do it like this, where it's a little flutter with my middle finger, like this. And what this does kind of gives it just like a cool feel, so it doesn't just sound like you're playing a keyboard, dun, 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 you know, like, and it's just like plain and bare. It just kind of gives it a little bit more of a soulful feel. So now let's take a look at that last lick. So now with this lick, it's going to be based around the first position of the D flat major pentatonic scale, which is this right here. Okay? And so all we're going to be doing is literally starting off with, and all this is just 2, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5 to start off. And I'm doing this as a hammer on instead of plucking every note to kind of give it a better feel. You see, I'm only plucking the first, and then I pluck the first here, hammer on or pull off, and then pluck that last one. Okay? It may take you a second to get that, but the more you do it, the easier it will become. And then right after that, I'm gonna go, and this is hitting the color note now. And the color note is gonna be the 7. So it's gonna be 6, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. So all that together slow. So when you're practicing these licks, take them one lick at a time, one note at a time, and get them as clean as possible. If you need a loop, feel free to check out my Patreon page where you can support this channel and also get loops, tracks, tabs, and behind the scenes content from a lot of my videos here on YouTube. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below or hit me up on my Instagram at @Dykes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when the newest videos are uploaded. Thank you guys so much for your support. I will see you next time.